Still no. Can y'all hear me? I'm just curious. Woo, woo. I see Jess, Mia, Kalia, Marlon. Oh, there we go. Ah! There's 6 watching right now. Okay, here's what we need to do. We need to fix this. I'm gonna send a text right now. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send a text right now. Say, we had text issues, but now we're good. Text a friend to get them here online. Man, we had 8 weeks. This is week number 8 of going live.
Because we're ready for next week.
Why? Why are we ready for next week?
Because we're back in person next week.
Yo, we are back in person next week. That's so great. Oh, Chris, thank you so much, Chris. You're amazing. Y'all give some love for Chris. Thank you. Oh, man. Chris is our IT guy. He is absolutely amazing. Oh, look at all the people. Now more people are joining. Cool. Keep getting them. I sent the text out again. Man, let's get started for the night. It's going to be so good. I know what you're thinking. I know what they're thinking. They want to know District Wars.
They want to know how Wasteland is doing.
Wasteland is in the wasteland right now. But guess what? Right now, we're going to talk a little bit about my thing I like to call District Wars. Go ahead, check it out. Boom. Long to see who will be top district. Oh, that was funny. I'm looking at this camera and then I just noticed. There we go. Man, how excited is this? Next week.
I'm so excited.
Next week. You guys want to know who's in top district right now, but guess what? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell them.
But they want to know how Wasteland won from the grave.
Wasteland is still in the grave right now. They need a miracle. They need like the power of God.
If anyone from Wasteland puts anything in the
Can
chat.
we text right now like Caleb Debhouse, Ben Posijnik, who else is in Wasteland? Brandon Toller. Let's get them in the chat right now because y'all need to support your team. Hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you guys some more points tonight, but next week we are going to crown top district. We're going to do that, and it's going to be so much fun, and we're going to do that live in person. We're going to be in person. I'm so excited. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do some games. We're going to have some fun. We're going to continue our series that we're doing, and we're going to have opportunity to win points, and we got a special surprise for you at the end. So let's go ahead. Let's get started. A game that we didn't do last week, which, by the way, last week,
Fire.
So good. Like, Pastor Sean's message, though, come on, somebody. Come on, put some love in the chat right now for our pastor who came and brought the word of the Lord and just spoke right to us. That was so good. And I just want to thank you for being here. So I was able to go on vacation. So thank you guys. I know I missed you so much. Another person I want to thank right now is Brandon Toller. Come on, somebody. Brandon Toller did such a good job hosting. He came up. There it is. There it is. He came up in his suit looking all fresh. I was like, oh, boy, I see you. I was like, man, you looking good. So, Brandon, thank you so much. Pastor Sean, thank you so much. But let's get started with a game. Where's the gnome? The last one that we're doing. The very last one. And with me is going to be Anthony and Jack. Anthony and Jack, go ahead and say hi to the people.
Hello, I'm in. Hello.
Hello. Can you say in the chat? Make sure they can hear you. You know, I'm in tech issues all night. Hey guys, so you guys want to be Ben? Stop. He keeps changing my mug. Come on, Ben. You guys want to be the youth interns, right? The youth apprentices.
Yes, absolutely.
So how long have you been in youth ministry? Like been doing it, like serving and stuff?
Oh shoot. For me, the better part of the decade, I'd say about
A decade?
decade
How
or so.
old are you?
About 24, gonna be 25.
So you started real long, real young. By the way, do you know what game we're gonna play? You played with us before.
I think so.
Jack, do you know what we're about to do?
What are we going to do?
Well, we're going to play a game called Where to Gnome. Basically, what they got to do in the chat, they got to say what district they are and where the gnome is, but they can't just say left or right or like, there it is. They got to describe it. So let's go ahead and see that first picture. Let's see if they can find it. Where to Gnome.
Where to Gnome? What's your district?
They're all over the place. So, 10 years. Jack, what about you? How long have you been in youth ministry?
6 years now.
6 years.
Yes.
Do you love it?
I love it.
What
It's
made
awesome.
you guys want to do youth ministry? Let's see, while y'all are chatting, go ahead, keep chatting.
Okay.
Let's see who's in the lead for.
I think.
No one's in the
I
chat.
wanted to
No
do
one's found it yet.
ministry Because of great leadership
Oh,
in my
amen.
church.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, yeah.
inspired, and I
Yeah?
said, you know what? I want to lead in ministry. I
Love
didn't know
it.
I wanted to be in
Yep.
ministry, but leadership showed
Thomas,
me that I could be.
hang on. By the way, Thomas just said left. That's what you're
Left?
not supposed to do, Thomas. Not supposed to do that. Oh, but everyone kept going. Everyone said C District said it is by the Roman. Hayes Woods got it for C District. 2,000 points. Great job. All right, let's see the next one. Hayes is on it. Like he was on it during the technical issues too. So like he's on it. Like he's ready.
I tried. I didn't know. I didn't know where it's at. No.
This looks like your locker, Jack.
Found it.
I'm just kidding. Kalila, is this what your locker looked like in middle school?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
There
not.
was a mirror. There were like organization things.
Oh, you were organized.
Yeah.
Were y'all organized?
I tried to be.
You try to be. Anthony just spit. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on, we found it.
Oh my gosh.
The first person by the toothbrush, Wasteland, that's Brandon Toller. Brandon's a leader, so I'll give you half the points. Marlon's a student. She said C District,
okay.
top of toothbrush. Good job, that's another 2,000 points.
So true.
I don't know.
2,000 for C District,
Triple
1,000.
for Wasteland. Good
You know
job,
what?
Brandon.
I could give 1,000, or I could give 100,000 points to Wasteland. Ain't no way you coming back.
Is that shit?
I'm just kidding.
a hostile
No, I'm not gonna do that. Next one. Next one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, it's like those Where Waldos. Did you guys ever play that?
I played that
Oh my
a
goodness.
little less complicated than this, but yeah.
What do you mean?
This is. I don't know where to start.
I mean, if this was like Isle of Palms looks like. You know what I mean?
That's exactly actually what I was thinking.
Let's see.
I found the American
Ashley
flag.
McDaniel said in the boat. She didn't do it right. Brandon Toller said top right Wasteland. Brandon Toller, good job again. You're
Triple
so
points,
quick.
Brandon.
Okay. Okay.
But he's also a leader, so I can only give him half the points.
Oh.
Jess didn't. Oh,
that
Jess
sounds
said on the
fair.
boat. That's also a leader. I'm gonna give her half
sounds
points.
fair.
Taylor
Did she say her district?
said right. What?
Did Jess say her district?
Yeah, Jess said right on the boat, jungle.
And it's
Wait. Where?
Do you see? Look at the boat, top right corner. Do you see it? It was there. It's
Okay.
totally there.
okay.
never gonna.
All right, I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna tally up the points. We still have time for you to get points for this next game. One of my favorites. Nailed it or failed it. Let's go.
Oh boy.
So,
Let's see it. And guys, it's pool edition. Yeah. And kind of like an homage. It's the end of the summer. We're gonna get excited about pool parties and stuff. So let's see that first one. Let's see if he nails it or he fails it.
Okay.
Put it up
Okay,
there.
so what we're going to try to do here is high jump into the pool, and the high jump
can't
that I
be.
learned with was you kick a leg up, and then you're kind of
I feel like
flopping into the pool. So
he's
that's what we're
too
going to try
old
to do.
do whatever he's about to do.
Yeah,
do
his
y'all
leg
think?
won't even go as high to do that.
Here we go. Ready?
Be like,
Can you
"Sir,
keep your
put
shirt
your
on? I wanna
shirt
see all that. Can you keep your shirt on? This is a church.
video."
This is a youth group.
Dreams versus reality.
Wait. Is that all he did?
He
Like-
didn't even jump yet.
see, this,
Yeah.
I
Wait.
mean, even if he fails it, it can't be that bad, right?
beg to differ.
Beg to differ.
Beg to differ.
So what do y'all think? Nailed it or failed it? In the chat, put it in there.
I mean,
Failed it.
Let's say failed it.
this never ends
Say
well,
nailed
so
it or
failed it.
I would
All
have
right,
jumped
let's
head
see.
first.
And your district.
Okay.
Let's see. Nailed it or failed it? Let's see.
Failed
Play.
it.
There it is.
1.
That wasn't that bad.
I mean,
Not that bad.
I was expecting so much more.
I wanted him to let all the water out of the pool.
Oh no.
That would have been hilarious.
awesome.
Let's see the
That
next
would've
one.
been
Let's see the next
Little
one.
kids come shooting out.
That one was kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. Oh.
Oh, I don't want to say this.
Oh man. Oh man.
Nailed it.
What do y'all think?
Oh,
Nailed it.
Nailed it?
for a minute I thought he was gonna. He's gonna eat it.
You think he's gonna eat
Yeah.
and fail it? What do you
Failed
think,
it, yeah.
Anthony?
He's
In the
gonna,
chat.
He's gonna bite it hard.
What do y'all think in the chat? Come on, y'all. I want to see it.
water?
Make sure you put your district name so I can get your
On the wa-
points.
no, on the board.
Here's the thing. He looked like he had really good form,
Yeah.
but
He looks like he's about to,
just dive right in.
whatever divers do.
All right, let's see.
Let me down, sir.
He gets really high. Like that's high.
There you go. Okay.
All right, Jack and Anthony, can y'all do that? Did y'all do that?
Not successfully.
It's not successfully. Let's see the next one.
I have faith in you.
Fail. Look at that.
Oh.
Fail, but
Let's look at the
not for him.
sizes of things.
All right. What do you
Okay.
mean? What do you mean, Kalila?
Okay.
Kalila, what you mean by the sizes?
I just mean that I don't know.
So you're saying the board
Okay.
compared to the guy that's jumping?
And compared to like the amount of space between those poor children.
I mean,
Those poor children, poor children. Oh, those poor kids.
I was assured that no one got hurt in the
bring
making
him
of
down.
this. That's a lie. I didn't know that. Let's see. Nailed it or failed it. Let's put it in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, look, there's 37 people watching. Oh,
Come
y'all are
on,
so good. Keep
Wasteland.
texting. Do an at. Go ahead and play. Let's see it. They should totally at their friends though right now.
All right.
So, yeah, that looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
That looked expensive.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It looked expensive.
He's banned from that hotel.
All right, let's see. We got time for a couple more.
Kids are okay.
You count for him, Aaliyah.
Oh man.
This is not gonna work.
Oh
No,
man.
it's not.
That's the Monk's Corner stuff right there.
How deep is that drop right there? That could be. That looks like a.
But it doesn't look like the first time it's been used, you know?
That looks like something they have on like Bono Beach or something.
Looks like something I made in
I feel like
5
that
minutes.
was.
What?
Looks like something I made in 5 minutes.
I
You
feel
can
like,
make that?
No, not at all. That's the point.
Oh.
I think it's gonna snap.
I feel like
Kalila,
that,
you've been right every time. What do you think?
Oh no. I'm gonna let the guys decide.
Guys decide. All right, go. What do
But
y'all
if
think?
they're wrong, they don't speak
Well,
for
he's gonna
Wasteland.
eat it.
Fail. We got one for fail it.
see, I have hope, even though it looks like a last-minute thought. I'll say nailed it.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, man. Someone in the chat just said nope. Nope. I think that's Max. He just said nope.
Type
All right,
F
go
first,
ahead. Play
Max.
that. Play that. Let's go.
You count for him, Aaliyah.
Oh my gosh. That was
I
the
figured
best thing ever.
It looked really cheap, so I don't know. I don't know what we were expecting.
Oh,
minute
man.
thought, right?
Look at the ripples effect. Oh, so funny. Let's see that next one. That was so good. We got time for one more. Last
All right,
one.
one more.
Last one.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
man.
no.
He looks like he's about to go backwards, like do a gainer, you know,
Yeah.
like the backwards thing.
Yep.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
All right, Jack. What do you think?
See, I've been totally like off the last couple. I feel.
You
so,
literally got them all wrong.
That,
I love you, Jack. But yeah, you've got them all wrong.
That was so encouraging. Thank you.
If you get
love
this one
you.
right, it
I'll say
erases
nailed
all
it.
your past.
What?
If you get this right, it'll erase all your wrongs.
Okay. If you get this wrong, it erases all your wrongs.
Oh my gosh. This is.
Oh,
I feel like this is
nailed
like
it.
a confident fail. Like they look really confident in their efforts. Me, I'd be pretty timid, but they're gonna. Somebody's gonna be snapping their back in half.
So you're
Let's see.
saying
I
even
can't
if they
wait.
fail, they're gonna be like, nah, that's what I
That's
meant to
an
do.
admirable failure.
This is what I meant to do. Put it in the chat. Let's see. Jack, what do you think?
Oh, I'll say nailed it. I
All
have
right,
faith.
let's see it. I think nailed it too. We've seen a lot of failed it. Let's see. Go ahead. Hit that play. Okay, that's all right. I thought he was gonna flip backwards
too,
or
I was like-
something. It was just so graceful.
I don't know where I expected him to land. On,
That was awesome.
other than the water, I thought something was
Y'all,
gonna happen.
give some love in the chat for our apprentices, Jack and Anthony. Great job. Give them a hand. And now, guess what? We're going to do one of the all-time favorite segments on Freedom Youth Live, Random Rants with Pastor Jody! And we are here with Pastor Jody.
What up?
Pastor Jody, it is the last time we get to hear your favorite random rants.
I am so sad that this is all ending. We're gonna miss you all so much.
But next week? Next week?
What's next week?
You don't know?
I'm just so sad. Because,
Sir, next week we get to go live in person. They're going to be here.
like here.
Like here. Wow. Did you not see the awesome, cool video that was posted today?
Maybe.
Pastor Jody, we need to get you better on Instagram. We're going to work on your Instagram account, sir. Hey, this is what the
I just
segment
got
is.
MySpace.
You still got MySpace.
I just got MySpace.
You just got
Have you heard
MySpace.
about it?
Oh, Lord.
and the Facebooks.
We're gonna lay hands and pray on Pastor Jody.
I've got the Facebooks. Got the tweeter.
Brandon in the text booth just asked, do you know how to use the tweeter?
All the cool people are on the tweeter, and my mom and I are friends on the Facebooks.
All right, so here's what we're about to do. If I can compose myself, we want to know what you want to hear Pastor Jody rant about. Because here's the thing, 2020 has been just crazy. And sometimes you just got to vent, you got to let it out. And this is a safe place because we are not a crowd. We are family. And as a family, we're going to let Pastor Jody rant about something. So whether it's been all the rain that we've been getting, whether it's the fact that he's got MySpace, I want you to put it in the chat right now. What do you want to hear Pastor Jody rant about? Let's see. Right now, we are getting
Let's see what we got.
C District. So like rant about the other.
I'm gonna rant about Wasteland. Like, I was pulling for you guys from the start. I tried to lie and say that I wasn't, but like, I was behind you all, and you really let me down.
Oh man.
So, get it
You
together
let them
before
down.
next
Come
summer.
on. It's okay.
The
Next
noise
year.
spring door stoppers make when your
What?
kid
The
plays
noise
with them.
spring door stoppers make when your kids play with them.
Oh. I actually pulled all of the spring stoppers off of my parents' house.
As a
child.
kid, you
Yeah,
just yanked them right
I
out? Just
ripped
pulled
all
them?
off.
I still play with them. They're fun to play with. Why is this a fun noise? Let's hear. Apple and Fortnite. Hayeswood wants you to talk about Apple and Fortnite.
Apple and
Apple
Fortnite.
like the fruit or the company?
I'm gonna guess he means the company. I am the biggest Apple fanboy. Like, I drink the Apple Kool-Aid. There will be no ranting about Apple.
Could you rant though about like the apple, the fruit?
The apple, the fruit. So, are you supposed to eat the skin or not? Like, some people like they peel it or they cut it up and then but some people just bite it.
Yeah,
but
you
you're not
can bite
supposed to bite it. Like, you're supposed to wash it first.
Yeah, you're
Otherwise,
supposed
it
to wash
has like pesticides or something.
I mean, yeah. Do you
apples just need to like.
do you eat the stem? Do you eat the core? Like,
I mean, I don't generally eat pieces of tree, but I don't know. Apples just need to get it together. Rant about animals. I love animals, says Sherry.
so Sherry wants
So
us to
I
rant
do
about
not love
animals.
animals.
Oh,
I
you
am
don't?
I am allergic to almost anything that moves.
Okay.
I can't have
and bread. You're
and
allergic
bread.
to bread.
But I'm scared to get a pet fish because I feel like I wouldn't be able to breathe if like I got too close to the bowl.
Now here's the thing, though. You took my dog. He's hung out at my house before, and you took my dog on a walk before.
Yeah, but like outside where like I was in fresh air.
Do you like my
I don't
dog,
like
Lila?
your dog either.
You don't. Oh,
I don't like
man. He
I don't
doesn't-
like
Put some love in the chat for Lila, my dog. I'm
I
gonna
just
I'm gonna
don't-
post a picture.
I'm just not an animal person. I had a dog as a child, and once that one passed, I just have no use for any other animals.
Oh man, that's sad. I don't know why I'm
I can't have
laughing.
cats, dogs, probably ferrets, hamsters. Like I'm just.
All right, you got time for one more rant,
One
Pastor
more.
Jody. One
Let's
more
see.
rant. We got a lot of things.
Pastor
here.
Sean says, should grown men play Minecraft? Okay, I will rant about.
Yeah, let's rant. Let's go.
I will rant about judgmental pastors who
Nope.
who think that I'm gonna protect my job here before
No,
I rant
you
any
should
further.
stop talking.
But I am secure in who I am as a person.
It's
I
okay
like
to play Minecraft.
I like Minecraft. I like Smash Brothers. I like scented candles, and I am a what? I like long walks on the beach.
You're not allergic to the beach.
I'm not allergic to the beach. It's one of the few places I can go and I breathe well the whole time. I love the beach.
Y'all, man, okay, Pastor Jody, thank you so much. I feel like this one we learned more about things you do like than you don't like, but that's okay. Thank you so much for this Random Rants with Pastor Jody. Y'all, give some love in the chat right now, and let's get ready for our series, Asking for a Friend. Freedom Youth, I just hang on a second. So as we get ready to do Ask You for a Friend, Pastor Sean puts in the chat, Minecraft is the only place Jody can eat bread and not die. Oh my gosh. Nicole says, yay for scented candles.
I will not let that stand.
And then
It's a serious issue.
it's a serious issue. And then Ben came up and flipped my cup around again, y'all. Whew. And then we had the tech issues, but man, isn't God good? Isn't God good that we get to do this, that we've gotten to do this for 8 weeks now? Y'all, if you're watching right now, I want to just, I'm giving you a clap right now. I'm gonna put some claps. I'm gonna type clap right now in the chat because great job. The fact that you can go 8 weeks watching online, it just shows that you want to learn, that you want to grow, that you really are like the core. So when I say the core, these 34, 37, 40 of y'all watching, you're the core. And y'all had some more questions, and I want to go through those right now, but I just want to say great, great job. So one of the questions that we got that we never really talked about, it was like on the Insta poll, but I thought it was still good, and so I still wanted to bring it up. And I'll be honest, y'all, this is kind of weird because I'm so ready to preach. Like when I went on vacation, I got rested up. Me and my wife were able to hang out. It was just so good that not being, being up in the mountains. We didn't have a lot of cell service. It was really cool. And I just got refreshed, and I'm ready to preach. Can I tell you, I am ready to go back to youth in person, to be able to preach to you guys, to worship together. And I thought I was going to preach to you guys today. I really did. I was like, oh man, I got something. But then I felt like the Lord was saying, hey, just wait. Let it simmer a little bit more. Perfect it a little bit more. Let's go through these questions. Let's not jump the gun. Let's finish off this Asking for a Friend series. So that's what we're going to do. So first question is Christianity accepting? And the reason I wanted to bring this one back up is because I thought it was interesting by what you meant. Because there's two ways that you could look at this. You could say, okay, first one is Christianity for everyone? Is it accepting? Can anyone join? And y'all, one of the most best known Bible verses, John 3:16. For this is how God loved the world. He gave his one and only Son so that everyone, type that in the chat right now, everyone who believes in him will not perish, but have eternal life. So if you're asking that question, is Christianity accepting you, and you're asking it, can anyone join? Yes, invite your friends, invite your neighbors, invite your classmates. I mean, you guys are going back to school, even though it might be kind of online, you can still invite them. And here's the thing, we're still gonna have youth online, we're still gonna stream it. So those of you that have to stay home because of your parents or grandparents or whatever it may be, you can still join and be part of this family. But here's one thing I noticed is that sometimes when students, when doing this online thing, they kind of forget, they don't tune in. And so I think you have the opportunity to text everyone you know. Even the people that used to come to youth, that they're in your small group, you saw them every week. You don't know if they've been watching. So one of the great things you could text them is hey, did you see that we're going back to live in person September 9th? And just to check up on, just see if they're joining, just to see, because there's so much on Instagram, there's so many things going on right now that, they could just not notice that, hey, we're going back. So make sure it's for everyone. The second part of that question, is Christianity accepting, is, as a Christian, can I do anything I want, whatever I want, and just get away with it and it'd be okay? Can I just do what I want? The answer to that is no. Romans 12:6 says, I've got my things open here. Romans 12:6. Well then, should we keep on sinning so that God can show us more and more of his wonderful grace? Of course not. Since we have died to sin, how can we continue to live in it? So what does our pastor say all the time? God has a universe. So God has a way. And until you got your own universe, you don't have a way. It's God's way. And so yes, Christianity is accepting, but that doesn't give us the excuse to just keep on sinning, keep on doing whatever we want. Let's move on to the next question. This next one is social justice the same as God's justice? I love this one because your generation is full of activists. Your generation, Gen Z, is such a passionate, such a caring. Y'all want to stand up for the little guy. Y'all care about things. You're also like one of the generations to have the internet like from birth. And so like you can know a lot more things than say like 100, 200 years ago. And so you guys are passionate. And so you can use your platform for things. You can use your platform for like, things that you care about, things that you believe in. But here's the thing. Our justice is different than God's because ours is flawed. I mean, I think we can admit that our justice is flawed. I mean, all humans are flawed. We create flawed things. Nothing is perfect. And so if nothing is perfect, we can't create perfect things because we're flawed human beings. So our justice also isn't perfect. But then what is? Well, Isaiah 33:22 says, "For the Lord is our judge, our lawgiver, and our king." Oh, that's so good. For the Lord is our judge, our lawgiver, and king. He will care for us and save us. See, here's the thing. Social justice, things that you care about, it's important. But if you put that over God's rule, God's law, God's love, then you've made that an idol. If you post on, or even like put in your bios or post more about the things that are going on in this world, it's great. That's awesome. But if you do that and you care about it more than you do about people who are lost and learning about the love of Jesus, then you've made that an idol in your life. And we're not called to put idols in our lives. We're called to say, you know what? God is number one. First and foremost, God is number one in my life. All right, next question. These are so good. So good. Oh, I like this one. So this was one that we got that was also in the polls. And it was like tied, like the question, I forget what was up against it, but it was like 55 and 46. Like it was like neck and neck. So I was like, ooh, we've got to do this as one because y'all still care about this one. But it was a question of why don't we talk about race anymore? And I would say this is something that we never stop talking about, praying about, or thinking about. Like it's not like we just do one series, our Undivided series that we did. By the way, if you haven't seen it, our pastors did an amazing job doing our Undivided series, and we partnered with local churches and talked about this undivided things that are going on in our culture right now. And I would say it doesn't just stop there. You've got to live it out. And so I would say, actually, we kind of are still talking about it because we're constantly talking about God's love for all people. We're constantly talking about, hey, we're to love one another. I mean, what does Jesus say? The greatest commandment is to love God and to love people. I mean, that's constantly what we're saying. So we're constantly doing it. It's not something we just talk about once and can move on and go back to our ways. No, that's not what we do. We live it out. Live out his words. Living out, I just loved what we were doing, and I love that you guys got to be a part of that. You all remember we did a youth takeover? Man, that was so fun. We had youth sitting around a circle, around a table, and we were able to chat, and youth were singing on stage. Like, we got to hear from you from Gen Z. I love that. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna be like fighting for us to do that again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 2021, we're gonna do another youth takeover. I really hope so. Let's put it in the chat. If you want to do it again, put it in the chat. I want to see it. Let's see what the chat is. I've been talking a lot. By the way, if you have questions, if you want more, and last time we did this with Pastor Jody, we had a lot of good questions in the chat, and y'all send us messages on Instagram, and we were able to talk through things more. So if you have them, put them in the chat. So good. I'm gonna see if it got anyone. Oh, look at that. Everyone put everyone. Everyone. Love it. So good. All right. One more question. Ooh. Man, this is a question of culture. It really is. This is what your culture, your generation is telling you. This is what your friend, I'm sure you've heard this from your friends. You've heard this from your teachers. The question is, can I believe my own truth and just live my best life? My own truth. How many times have you heard that? Maybe you haven't, but sometimes you hear people say like, "Oh, can I just live my own life? Can I my own truth?" Well, here's the thing: your best life is the life God has for you. The best life, the most fulfilling life, the most purpose-driven, the most impactful, the most love-filled life that you could have. Oh, come on, somebody. I want to get up and preach. I want to go. Y'all, the most life that you could have, the life of fulfillment, the life that just has meaning, the life that has purpose, not meaning that you just put into like random things of, man, I put my identity or my belonging in my boyfriend, or my identity or belonging in my girlfriend. No, if I can put my entire purpose, my life into Jesus, that can never be taken away. COVID might come and take away the fact that, hey, you can't hang out with friends anymore. COVID could come and take away from the fact that you might, not be able to go to school in person. COVID could come and take away even your family members. Some of you have lost family members and it hurts. And you put your identity in that, like, oh, man, I love my grandpa. They passed away. And it's sad. But when you put your identity, your belonging, you give God your full purpose, that can never be taken away. God's love is there for you forever. He'll never leave you or forsake you. I'm sorry, I got excited. All right, I had something I want to say towards this. Oh yeah, 1 Corinthians 2, 8 through 9. But the rulers of this world have not understood it. If they had, they would have not crucified our glorious Lord. That is what the scripture means when they say, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what God has prepared for those who love him. No mind, no eye, no ear. That includes your eyes, your imagination, what you've heard. Nothing compares to what God has prepared for you if you love him. If you love him. Your feelings about your opinions and things about, things you might, your truths, or you're like, well, what is truth? Your feelings might not always match up with God's. You might feel like a certain way, but they're not equal to God's fact. I would say your feelings don't equal God's facts, because this is truth. This is where we go. This is where we want to digest. And I know it's a hard pill to swallow. You're like, man, but everyone else is saying this. Sometimes it can be a hard, I'm just be real with y'all. Y'all the core, I'm going to be real. It can be a hard pill to swallow. Like, why can't I just cheat in online school? I mean, no one's going to know. Why can't I just date whoever I want to date? Why can't I just, disobey my parents? They're mean to me sometimes. They don't understand me. Why can't I just insert whatever? You might be thinking like, oh, it's not hurting anybody, but God's got a better plan for you. If you love him, and if you say, hey, I want to live my life for you, Lord, he's got so much for you. Students, I can't wait to get back into this room with all of you here to worship together. And if you're joining us right now and you're not able because of family members, for whatever, you're not able to come back to us, we'll still be able to join with you online. But right now we're going to get into a time of worship, and I want us to get excited. I want us to get excited, and we've got a surprise for you after worship, so don't tune away. Got a surprise for you. But man, let's just pray for a second. Let's just be thankful for what the Lord has given us, that we get to go back. Lord, we thank you for who you are, for what you've called this church to. Now, Lord, we're going to worship you like we've never worshiped before. We're going to get excited wherever we're watching. We thank you. We praise you. In Jesus' name. 8 weeks of youth online. Come on, somebody, let's go. We want to do a quick party. So while everyone comes up to stage, ask some people. I want to say thank you. Thank you, Brandon, right now on the tech booth. He's doing a great job. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steven and Zach back in the stream room. Thank you, Zach. Zach taking pictures. Yo, let's get this party going. Come on, open these up. Let's go. What are you doing? Come on, let's go. Yeah, let's go. There's get the balloons. Yeah, 8 weeks. Let's go. Open this up. Let's get this going. Yes. There's sparklers. Look at all the things. Man, you think this is a party? Then you need to join us next week, September 9th, here, Freedom Youth Wednesday at 6:30, y'all. I can't wait. We're going to start a brand new series called Church in the Wild. Join us then, y'all. I can't wait. Let's go. Church in the Wild.